Chapter 8. David wins many battles. While David was king of Israel, he won many battles over the Philistines. He brought them under his control. He took Meshach and Ammon away from them. David also won the battle over the people of Moab. He made them lie down on the ground. Then he measured them off with a piece of rope. He put 2/3 of them to death. He let the other third remain alive. So the Moabites were brought under David's rule. They gave him the gifts he required them to bring him. David fought against Hadadezer, the son of Rehob. Hadadezer was king of Saba. He had gone to repair his monument at the Euphrates River. David captured 1,000 of Hadadezer's chariots, 7,000 chariot riders, and 20,000 soldiers on foot. He cut the legs of all but 100 of the chariot horses. The Arameans of Damascus came to help Hadadezer, the king of Zobah, but David struck down 22,000 of them. He stationed some soldiers in the Aramean kingdom of Damascus. The people of Aram were brought under his rule. They gave him the gifts he required them to bring him. The Lord helped David win his battles everywhere he went. David took the gold shields that belonged to the officers of Hadadezer. He brought the shields to Jerusalem. He took a huge amount of bronze from Tebah and Berosai. Those towns belonged to Hadadezer. Tou was king of Hamath. He heard that David had won the battle over the entire army of Hadadezer. So Tou sent his son Joram to King David. Joram greeted David. He praised David because he had won the battle over Hadadezer. Hadadezer had been at war with Tou. So Joram brought with him gifts made out of silver, of gold, and of bronze. King David sent those gifts apart for the Lord. He had done the same thing with the silver and gold he had taken from the other nations. Those were nations he had brought under his control. Those nations were Edom, Moab, Ammon, Philistia, and Amalek. He also set apart for the Lord what he had taken from Hadadezer, the son of Rehob. Hadadezer was king of Zobah. David returned after he had struck down 18,000 men of Edom in the valley of Salt. He became famous for doing it. He stationed some soldiers all through Edom. The whole nation of Edom was brought under David's rule. The Lord helped him win his battles everywhere he went. David's officials. David ruled over the whole nation of Israel. He did what was fair and what right for all his people. Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was commander over the army. Jehoshaphat, the son of Ahilud, kept the records. Zadok, the son of Ahisab, was the priest. Ahimelech, the son of Abiathar, was also a priest. Zariah was the secretary. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was commander over the Kerethites and Philistines, and David's sons were priests. Did you know why did David cut the legs of the captured horses? Chapter 8, Part 4. A horse couldn't run or pull a chariot if its legs had been cut. God's law told Israel's king not to have many horses. See Deuteronomy 17, Part 16. God gave Israel this law so that his people would rely on the Lord, not on strong horses. Okay, turn back. Here God turned about 2 Samuel chapter 8, Part 4 today. They learned about a very remember that we don't need strong vehicles or strong things that could pull ourselves to other places and strong weapons. We can just rely on God and remember that today also. Thank you always. Amen. Okay, I need to say goodbye, so videos. I'll see you next time, so bye, see ya.